So Bubblegum Similar Infinity came out a few days ago and there's already a ton of pets to collect. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at the 10 most valuable pets in the game currently. Before I start though, if you guys do enjoy the videos, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 11k subs, so thank you guys so much for the recent support. I know last video I challenged you guys to get me to 11k before the end of the month, but that seemed a little too easy. Let's now try for 12k by the end of the month. And also I would like to give a big shout out to the people at the Nova Values Discord server. Because today we're going to be using the Nova value list. I know the owners personally, they're super good people, super helpful, and as always I'll leave the link to the server and value list in the description. Well, with all that being said, let's jump right in. So in Bubblegum Similar Infinity, there's a ton of ways you can get pets. You can get them from the index here, like we got the trio cube for example, and we got mythic pets as well, which are also super valuable. There's also pets in the mystery boxes, playtime rewards, and even the season pass. So you'll see a little bit of everything on this list. Now let's go ahead and kick things off with number 10. So coming in at number 10 we have the shiny Dawaddle. And this pet is currently worth 8k. Now to get the Dawaddle pet you'll have to go to the shop, where you could find a Dawaddle pet, and also the beta TV. But basically the Dawaddle is the more expensive exclusive pet. It was like 700, 800 Robux. It was also a Robux pet inside Bubblegum Simulator. But yeah, it's pretty much just a Dawaddle, but instead it has inverted colors. Also, something else to know, I'm only going to be counting pets that have an exist count. So even though somebody like the shiny mythic manface god might be the most valuable pet in the game, none of them exist, so I'm not going to be counting that. But anyways, at number 9 we have the Overlord. And the Overlord has a value of 10k. At the time we're recording, 488 of them exist. This is currently the easiest secret pet you can get in the game. And as we all know, it comes around the nightmare egg right here. And it's only 1 in 50 million. So you know, not that hard at all. Well, if we're talking secrets of course. But just a heads up, we'll see the Overlord a lot on this list later. Speaking of secrets though, at number 8 we have the Avernus. The Avernus currently has a value of 20k and less than 500 of them exist. When I saw the Avernus, my first thought was that it was the 0.01% from out the season 1 egg. But I was actually wrong about that. So you can get it from the Infinity Pass here, and it's this thing right here. So similar to the Crescent Empress. But honestly, it is my favorite looking secret pet out of the 4. But let me hear your guys' favorite secret pet in the comments below. But continuing our secret trend, at number 7 we have the King Doggy. The King Doggy currently has a value of 55,000, and right now 137 of them exist. And to get the King Doggy, you'll have to hatch it from out the common egg right here. And the King Doggy is currently 1 in 100 million. Now I want to say I hatched the King Doggy, but let's just say luck really was not on my side. Yeah, you can see what I mean. But just like the Overlord, we'll see the King Doggy a lot on this list too. But now at number 6 we have the shiny Overlord. This pet currently has a value of 75,000 and about 14 of them exist. So yeah, pretty big jump exist count wise. Now a normal Overlord is 1 in 50 million. The shiny Overlord on the other hand is 1 in 2 billion. Currently nobody has hatched the shiny mythic yet, but we never know, it could happen someday. Speaking of Overlord though, at number 5 we have the mythic Overlord. This pet currently has a value of 100,000 and only 4 of them exist. Now like I said, the shiny Overlord is 1 in 2 billion. The mythic Overlord on the other hand is 1 in 5 billion. So almost twice as rare to get, but look wise it is super cool. And to those curious, here's what a shiny mythic would look like. The colors are absolutely amazing. Hopefully somebody gets it really soon. But also at number 5 we have the shiny Avernus. This pet is also worth 100,000 in value, and less than 10 of them exist. So it's basically just a blue version of the Avernus. Still super cool to look at though. And now at number 4 we have the shiny King Doggy. This pet is currently worth 200,000 value, and only 5 of them exist. So we're starting to get into super rare pets now. And if I remember correctly, the shiny King Doggy is about 1 in 4 billion. That's almost the same chance as the mythic Overlord, which is insane to think about, especially since that's just shiny. But now we're going to go ahead and move into the top 3, and this is where the pets jump in value a ton. And for these final 3 pets, less than 5 of them exist. So coming in 3rd place we have the mythic Avernus. This pet is currently worth 600,000 in value, and only 3 of them exist. If you thought the shiny Avernus looked cool, here's the mythic Avernus. It looks insanely cool. Despite the fact, you know, it's just like crystal white and all, it's still super epic to look at. Currently, no shiny mythics exist yet. But now coming in 2nd place, we have the Manface God. This pet is currently worth 700,000 in value, and just like the mythic Avernus, only 3 of them exist. Now this pet, as we all know, is really rare, considering this is just a normal version. and it's at number 2. To those wondering how you can get the man-faced god though, you first have to search for an R-egg rift, and to find a rift you basically just have to look down on the clouds here. It looks similar to this but on a different island, and the chance of this island spawning is super rare, and then you'll only have like a few minutes to hatch the egg and all. But the secret is the easiest to get chance-wise from an egg, as it is only 1 in 1 million. That's the same chance as a null void. But now before we get into number 1, I have some honorable mentions. And this won't take long, I promise. So for our first honorable mention, we have the Shiny Mythic Rainbow Shock, Shiny Mythic Moonburst, and Shiny Mythic Sunburst. All these pets are currently worth 6.5k in value. To get the Sunburst and Moonburst, you'll have to open up a mystery box here, and they're all the way at the end of this chance list here, but they're quite hard to get. I do have a Sunburst though, which is really cool, but the Moonburst is even rarer. And then the Shiny Mythic Rainbow Shock is 1 in 800 million. You heard that right, 800 million. And I haven't heard much about a Shiny Mythic Null Void yet, but that would in fact be 5 times rarer, which is insane to think about. Now for our second honorable mention, we have the Beta TV and the Waddle. The Beta TV is currently worth 750 in value, and the Waddle is worth 1000 in value. As for the Shiny Beta TV on the other hand, that is worth 6000 value. But now let's move on to the most valuable pet in the game, and the most valuable pet is the Mythic King Doggy. This pet almost has 1 million in value, and only one exists. It was just hatched a few minutes ago actually, and the chance of that is 1 in 10 billion. Yes, with a B. But just like the other secrets, a Shiny Mythic does not exist yet. But here's the Mythic right here. I'm absolutely loving the colors on this. It's all like warm and cozy. But yeah, other than that, that's going to be all for today. Let me hear your favorite pet from this list in the comments below. Also, big shout out to the people at Nova for the value list. But just like always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.